teacher, but because aside from everything else that's going on, because we want people to be safe, but I can't sleep at night because I worry about the children of this city and what's happening to their education as a result of the coronavirus. And so daily I'm coming up with thoughts and ideas, and so I'm glad to see that TDP and other organizations have come together to really ask the citizens and businesses. I'm going to go home when I leave here, and I have a tablet, and I believe I have a laptop. Of course, they have to be cleaned out, and I'm going to get on the phone, the same way we call individuals for contributions for our campaigns. I'm going to get on the phone and call and ask people to look for those tablets that are needed. According to the U.S. Census Bureau, American communities surveyed over 74,000 households in Baltimore City that lacked internet connection. We rank at the bottom tiers of most cities in this country. And so this is significant. One, we have to create the better divide between the internet. But this is an opportunity not only to deal with the crisis that we face now, but to create a system within Baltimore City Public Schools where no matter what happens, this can be used if a child is homesick. They could still connect to the classroom along with their other students so that they don't miss out and lose. I know that there's discussion about kids going back to school or what happens during the summer, but we have to address this like yesterday. And that's why I stand here today as a former teacher where we didn't have computers, we didn't have the internet, we had paper and pencil, but we found ways to communicate. Today, it's a lot easier, but there are a lot of families we can't assume that have access to this kind of internet connection, as well as the tablets that are needed and the phones that are needed. So I'm going to make every effort I have in helping parents in this city, because I just believe that we have to make sure that our kids don't fall even further behind. And so as we're out with neighborhood and school lunch give-outs and breakfast give-outs, we need to connect laptops and tablets and other equipment to help our children to learn. This is important. And so I want to commend those who came out today. Of course, we have to be safe. We have to keep our distance. We have to cover up while we're out. We have to take care of each other, look out for each other, but we have to make sure that our babies, our children, they are the future of Baltimore City. I'm going to leave you with one example before Councilman Carl Stokes comes forward. I was talking with an individual whose child goes to a private school. And at this particular Catholic private school, every morning, the children get up, and this happens to be a girls' school, they get up at 8 o'clock, they put on their uniforms, they're at the table or desk or bed with their uniform on in front of their laptop, going through each of their classes. And I said to myself, it doesn't matter if it's a private school or public school. Our children, it should be set up the same way, where teachers are teaching from wherever they need to teach, and children are in front of a tablet or a laptop learning for that day, and that work is being graded so that those kids cannot fall behind and move forward. So I just really am passionate about this, and I'm glad to see that this is a community grassroots effort that can really make a difference. And I'm willing to do everything in my power to help in this effort. Thank you.
Thank you.